Machine learning sounds complicated, but think about how a young child learns. You do not hand them a textbook on geometry to explain how shapes work. You just give them wooden blocks. Through trial and error, they figure out the patterns on their own. Welcome back to our full AI 900 course. Today, we are looking at 3 core concepts from your exam: what machine learning actually is, the difference between features and labels, and how training compares to inference. So, what is machine learning? At its core, it is a way to teach a computer using data instead of giving it a rigid list of rules. We do not program the computer step by step, we just feed it lots of examples. Think about your Netflix account. When you watch a few thriller movies in a row, the app notices. Nobody wrote a line of code saying, if this specific person logs in, show them thrillers. The system learned your preferences organically by watching your behavior. Machine learning allows the system to find these patterns in raw data and use them to make intelligent, automated decisions. In the world of machine learning, the data we use is split into 2 distinct parts: features and labels. To keep it simple, features are the information you put in, and labels are the predictions that come out. Let us put that into a real-world scenario. Imagine you want to build a system that estimates the value of a house. To do that, you need to feed the system some details about the physical property. You plug in the size, location, number of rooms, and year built. All of those specific details are your input data. We call those the features. What is the system trying to figure out? It predicts the price. That final output is your label. Let us try one more example. Think about the spam filter in your email. The sender's address, the subject line, and the words in the message are the features. The final decision, putting it in the inbox or sending it to the junk folder, is the label. If you remember only one rule for this part of your exam, make it this: features equal input and labels equal output. Our next 2 concepts, training and inference, become clear when we look at how a student prepares for an exam. This flowchart represents training, the studying phase. The machine processes massive amounts of labeled examples, corrects mistakes, and learns patterns. Then exam day arrives. The machine receives brand new data and uses what it learned to answer. That testing phase is called inference. In the real world, the training phase happens behind the scenes. It is Netflix crunching the viewing habits of millions of users over several months, or your email provider scanning thousands of known spam messages to learn exactly what junk mail looks like. The inference phase happens the moment you interact with the app. You open Netflix on your TV, and it instantly predicts what show you want to watch next. A new email hits your inbox, and the filter immediately knows to block it. By doing the learning during the training phase, these systems can deliver instant predictions to the end user during inference. This graphic displays your cheat sheet for the exam. Microsoft builds scenario-based questions around these 4 terms. Whenever you read a question, just map the words. Features are inputs, labels are outputs, training is learning, and inference is predicting. For example, a question might say a system is looking at past customer purchase history to figure out buying habits. Because it is looking at historical data to learn, that is the training phase. If the question then says the system is guessing what a brand new customer will buy tomorrow, that is inference. Let us do a quick practice run. Feel free to pause the video after I read the question to test yourselves. Question 1. In a house price prediction model, which of the following is a feature? The predicted price or the number of rooms? The correct answer is the number of rooms, because that is the input data. Question 2. A model is currently analyzing thousands of past emails to learn what spam looks like. What phase is this? It is learning from past examples, so that is the training phase. Question 3. A new email arrives, and the system predicts it is spam. What is this called? The system is making a prediction on new data, which means this is inference. Understanding these 4 terms allows you to identify the specific components of the machine learning scenarios on your AI 900 exam. Check the description below for free mock tests to keep practicing, and in our next video, we will break down the differences between supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement learning. See you there!